this is the thing. When I sit there and I think about it, it's like what went wrong for me, and I can't say that's the whole thing. Like that's why we had, beef and why we fell out and etc. etc. But a part of, like I said, like that's a quarter of it. But I just think this guy probably was like, I don't like him, and that's the reality. Nobody likes me. I just have that impression, and I respect myself so much all the time because I'm honestly that guy. I I I don't know. I don't know. It is. I'm meant to be around businessmen, and I'm around drug dealers. And when I look at people like Josh McCarthy, or that Josh McCarthy person of interest, or Mark Burrows, or Shane Taylor, or Cads, or whoever, their children. And I've had the opportunity all these years to entertain children, to socialize with these children. And the thing is, like, they're like 16, 17, 18, like they're old enough. They're like they have the brains of adults, but they lower themselves, like their IQ. Like I'd really like to look through their work. I really would. I would like to see how, how they do in how, like, their GCSE scores, because honestly most of these people aren't even people, they're imbeciles. And that's the thing, like I'd have beef with somebody, but I would never do that to somebody, even if I did not like them. Like, I hated some people in that gym, but I would never, in good consciousness, get someone banned from where they trained. And that's their money, that's their place. Like, I have no right. And that's because all these years I've been a man of respect, right? Like, I don't know what else to say. I don't know. I have no words for this. There's so much more I can talk about it. There's so much more I can talk on it. Sorry. But honestly, it's just one of those things where it's like Josh McCarthy, Mark Burrows, Cads, Shane Taylor, like they're all the same, And I'll leave you with a quote that I spoke in 2017. You can't change them. They'll always be the same. It gives me goosebumps, but years later it's still true. You can't change them, and they are their own worst enemy. They recognize what they do is wrong, and here's the best part: they know what they're doing is wrong, but they still do it anyway. Like, why? Pagans. But I can't say that. I can't. But it's right. They know what they're doing is wrong, and it's maybe because they're slaves in the Matrix. It's maybe because they recognize that if they were businessmen, if they wanted to be, if they were, then they wouldn't be a simp. I was never a simp. I got Mark Burrows thrown out of Wolfren because of the messages him and Shane Taylor left me. They were trolling me. They were saying, "Oh, we're gonna come down to Wolfren one of the weeks, and we're gonna beat you up, and we're gonna take you to Wensfield." And I was like, I'm not scared of Mark Burrows or Shane Taylor or Cads or Josh McCarthy. Like, I'll say this here, bro. Like, if I'm walking around town and I see one of these man, I'ma switch, bro, and I'ma spot them out clean. Like that, bro. I'm not gonna run and hide, like, I'm the Batman in this thing, bro. But this is what I'm saying. It's that imbeciles. It's somebody else's fault. Imbeciles.